Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
Happy Halloween, everyone!
Spooky!
Welcome to the bonus episode. The spooky bonus episode.
We normally wouldn't have an episode today, but now we do.
To fully commit to Spooktober, like we like to do, we give you a bonus Halloween episode.
On Halloween, no less.
How spooky is that?
Almost 2.
Well, we'll see what our idea is like.
True.
But I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
And thank you for joining us to our podcast, Instant Anime.
Just add music.
If this is your first time listening, thank you for joining us as a podcast, particularly a spooky episode if you're starting. They're not always this spooky.
Yeah.
But this is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it.
Mm-hmm.
So the song today is Love Sick by Tahiti.
A spooky one.
Spooky song. Feel free to pause, go listen to it. Maybe you already have. Maybe you wait till the end.
Maybe you're a big Tahiti fan.
Maybe you already know it by heart. Hadn't even thought about that one
Wow.
before. Wow. How spooky you are. But feel free to check the vibes with us and get that in your little noggins, your little zombie brains.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
little
know.
noggin. I like that.
I tried to, noggin was nice, and zombie brains, trying to
Yeah.
hit that balance, and I'm failing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we've listened to that song. We've taken 5 minutes to write down our spooky ideas.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to share them together right now and then combine them into a mega anime.
Spooky edition.
Spooky edition, exactly. I'll get that in there. But that's pretty much what we do. We title the episode the name of the anime, so you know before we do where this is going. Wonder where it ended up.
Absolutely no idea.
At this point, no. But we'll figure it out, and we cast ourselves and maybe a few friends if we figure that out, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. So let's prepare our spooky selves for this special bonus Halloween episode.
Yep.
You ready?
Let me just had some dust and cobwebs and
Oh, yeah, cobwebs, yeah.
dirt
Are you being
from like
a coffin?
Like a coffin, yeah.
Is that what you were doing before this?
Just chilling in a coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, always.
Well, I learned something new about my co-host today.
Always.
Okay.
Gotta get my home dirt.
I hate that. All right. Shall I share my idea
Yes.
for Lovesick Tahiti?
I'd love that.
Good job. You did it. It should be linked
Sick
below in
of
the
it.
description if you would like to listen to it there.
Yes,
And then
or-
we also have some Spotify news,
Yes.
possibly.
Currently in progress.
Yeah.
But
But it'll
we'll
be
let you know at the end of the episode.
It'll be cool. Anyhow, I shall begin.
Mm-hmm.
A new student has transferred to school, and wow, are they cute. Very involved at school, very friendly, and kind to boot. Didn't know I was rhyming.
Some cute boots.
Didn't mean to. I don't think I continued. When this new student takes a shine to one of the guys at school, all seems well until it's discovered that he'd been bragging about certain things that had happened between them that never actually even happened. But after that, he ended up in the hospital. Some terrible accident. But what happens when this new
Penis
student...
fell off.
That's a terrible accident. Thanks for filling in that very open blank.
Penis fell off, yeah.
Wow. What happens when this new student turns their attention to our protagonist, who doesn't want to be more than friends? Let's just say accidents aren't truly accidental, and the new student hasn't ever been scorned like this.
Penis didn't fall off?
Which means our protagonist is really fucked.
Oh, no.
Big, campy horror movie vibes.
Gotcha. That's perfect, actually. I think our ideas may combine into a mega anime of spooky proportions.
Spooky. I didn't know if we were going to try and match up.
No,
Okay.
no, we don't know that.
We're not that talented.
Quite easily, actually. We got
Okay.
the same vibe.
I mean, I guess there was just one vibe.
And to be fair, the song isn't that spooky,
No.
but it has a sort of ABBA chord, sort of like, blue, 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 you know? Kind of got that a little bit.
Not sure I picked up on that.
Are you lying? Or
No, I didn't.
are you serious?
Yes.
I thought it was like 100%, like an homage almost, in how similar. All right, well,
Some of us aren't as educated as Jimmy. Continue.
we just listened to the song.
That doesn't mean anything.
We just went through the full ABBA library.
Stop it, Jerry.
Oh, and Brian David Gilbert's thing now is already out because it's in the past. All right.
Continue.
Well, I do like your idea. It's good. I get it.
Thanks.
I might have ruined it with the penis falling off.
Yeah.
Or removed, not accidentally.
Penis
if it wasn't
or not?
an accident. Either I'll share my idea and see where we go.
Is there going to be a penis falling off?
No.
There is now.
Not at all. I wrote this weirdly. I don't know. I've never written something like the way I wrote it.
Were you possessed?
Maybe.
Oh.
Everyone gets invited to the Halloween party by the most popular cheerleaders in school.
Woo.
Even the less reputable groups in school got an invite. You know, like the dorks and the goths and whatever.
Yeah, screw
Weird.
them.
It used to be such an exclusive party. Oh well. Free booze, and it's out on a country road, so no cops would ever drive out that far. It's like a mountain, long driveway.
All right.
Let's see. The driveway is long. I wrote that. But the party will be totally worth it.
Totes.
That's like what they're thinking as they're
Yeah.
driving up. Think of the social status and hierarchy climbing by merely attending such a high-class party. Upon entering the house, you feel a deep chill in your spine. The walls do not resemble a suburban home, but instead are the cracked stone of an ancient castle. You have some drinks, but can't find the exit after you get a little lost, and it starts to get late. Where did the front door go?
Oh, no.
Is that literally Bram Stoker's Dracula at the top
Oh,
of the
God.
stairs? This party might not be all it was cracked up to be after all. You might be the next victim of the vampire lord himself.
I should have known. You and your home dirt. I should have known.
I laid it all out for you.
You
and
did.
I had
We're going to have
pick
to
up the
vacuum later.
pieces. It's a real mess. It's a right mess I've made here
Oi, oi.
in Transylvania.
Was that your Transylvanian accent?
No,
Okay.
that was Harkins or Harker, because he's British, and they go.
You know, I haven't read the book, so
Most of the
I
book
don't.
takes place in Britain.
Man, you're just pulling out all these references to make me look so stupid.
I haven't read that book in quite a while either.
Yeah, but you've read it.
I did.
I swear I'm
I recommend it. It's a good
moderately
book.
intelligent. Alrighty.
But that's my
see.
idea
I see.
for Lovesick by Tahiti. We both got a high school vibe.
It just was.
Yeah,
It just was.
it was. Sophomoric
Yes.
in nature. No, so I think the obvious answer is your mysterious teen has
New
something
student?
to do with vampire legacy, right?
So the child of Dracula is
The child of Dracula, Dracula's spawn,
ew.
seed.
Is that you knowledge of Dracula, is that a thing that we can do?
Sure, he had concubines and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't happen in the book. Doesn't mean it can't.
It is here now.
It's here. Kind of like Twilight.
Yep.
They're vampires.
Yep.
All vampires come from Dracula. Or Nosferatu, which is Dracula, but not.
It is?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I thought he was the first one.
I mean,
Vlad the Impaler.
you
It
wanna-
goes back that far or
if you want to
something.
get into Twilight, they're Italian.
Hey, Danny.
Well, I think the family's Italian. They
got
live in
s-
Italy.
They got sick of the
It's very
tomatoes.
Pope-ish kind of a
Is it
thing.
kind of like Banicula, where they suck the color out?
No.
Oh,
No.
well, I like that.
Yeah. That creeped me out as a kid. Let it be known.
Like a gray tomato just sitting out there.
Well, the bunny with the red eyes.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
but that's real.
I know.
They do have that color eye.
I didn't care for those bunnies.
But not in a spooky way, like Banicula.
No.
Either way, Banicula references in this as
Set those aside.
there's a bunny
Earmarked
in a
for
cave
later.
somewhere. Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely child of Dracula could
would
have a pet bunny.
Pet bunny who is also a vampire named Banicula. Yes.
Mm-hmm,
How do you want to combine sort of
Didn't
mysterious?
we already begin?
Mysterious child and vampire housewarming.
Oh my gosh. I mean, if they're a new student, come over to my house. We're having a big get to know you party. It happens to be on Halloween. Don't ask
My
any
parents
questions.
won't be there. Wink.
Wink. Yeah.
My parent is Dracula.
I only have the one.
I lied.
He's out of town. Oh no, we got home early. You're all dead.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to make it funny, that could be. I don't know how funny you want to make our Halloween episode.
It could be funny.
Because.
That's the thing.
Hear me out.
We always tried to top ourselves in spookiness, but I don't think that's a requirement for the spookiest.
I'm bad at spooky.
The Halloween. Halloween can be fun.
That's the Halloween I like.
It doesn't have to be horror.
Yeah.
And I think we did the horror thing like as the first episode with the like creepy carnival shattering and stuff.
That was pretty bad.
I don't know if we can even top that this year.
I'm not sure. I don't think
so we
I
just
have it
need
in
a
me.
sort of reset, and we went funny, and now we're going funny again.
Let me give you two ideas that
maybe
I'm
a
having.
touch of murder.
One, Dracula. It's like living in a military household. There's a lot of moving that goes on.
Yeah.
Gotta bring your home dirt, whatever.
Exactly.
But you gotta move around a lot. So Child of Dracula is excited. They're like, I'm not gonna screw up this time. We're gonna fit in. I'm just gonna go to school.
I'm cute. I'm nice.
Great. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. But then they decide to throw this party. They want to fit in. Like, everyone at school thinks they're really cool, but they're insecure because they've had so much trouble in the past.
And they have the vampiric sort of charm, and they don't know if they've accidentally been using that.
Because they don't want to.
Exactly. They just want to go off their own merits. They don't want to use their supernatural good charm.
Excellent.
There you
Excellent. So they throw this party. Daddy Dracula will not be home.
No, he's out of town.
And then they're all partying like teens would, and they think, wow, look at your castle. That's so cool. It's like so spooky and perfect for this. And it can be on the castle on the outside too.
Sure.
That's fine. That's fine. They just happen to be in a castle neighborhood.
Fine.
But then
The castle neighborhood.
Dracula comes home, seals off the doors, pissed at Child of Dracula, begins tormenting all the friends.
Yeah.
So that's one option that's funny.
I do like that one.
Child, now, we've talked about this. You can't do these things.
Yeah. Because then it's like, then there's the circle of torment for all the kids attending the party, but it's just like Dracula messing with people.
And then Child of Dracula is trying to like protect the people.
I like that because that feels more like an anime.
I mean, that feels more like something we would do too.
Yeah, exactly.
The other one is, of course, they are for their father gathering people on purpose so they both can like feast off of them.
I don't think we need to do that. I think that's been done.
Okay.
I think the funnier thing is young Dracula, Child of Dracula,
We can call him young Drac.
Young Draco Malfoy.
Not canon.
Is a nice person and doesn't want to sort of continue the legacy of impaling and murder. And,
They can go the Twilight route where they're quote unquote vegetarians.
yes, they eat blood.
Yeah, in Twilight they just do animal blood, not
Animal
human
blood. There you go. Well, I don't want to copy it from Twilight.
No, I'm
at
just
all,
saying.
ever,
They perhaps like Bunnicula suck the color out of things.
no, they kill
that too
people, but
close?
it's
Oh. We're on
it's
very
fine.
different pages.
I think they are. They've gone,
learned to eat human food, and in doing so have learned how to like accept sunlight. Something about the vitamin D and the carrots they're
exactly.
eating. I don't
and
know.
Iron
By
they
eating
get
human
from supplements. And
They love a steak.
They love a good steak.
Really blue steak.
Rare to blue. Yes.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah,
But
I
I think that's a fun, weird thing. By eating human food, they can deal with sunlight.
Exactly.
Dear Daddy can't.
No.
He hasn't figured that out yet.
And I think the funny thing is Dracula isn't in the show like a lot. Like
No.
he sets up the torment rooms and other stuff.
Well,
but
yeah.
the crux of the show is these things are already in the castle.
It's just home.
Exactly. These things have already been there and taken the lives / whatever, of that many more people from before.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get sort of glimpses of like
I love
Dracula
the idea
references
of
and
Dracula when they're moving being like, I'm going to get the table refinished. It's a little too bloodstained, don't you think?
Exactly, yeah.
And young Drake's just like,
Exactly. So the funny thing that I'm seeing is Dracula's like, oh, I gotta go. And then like you see Van Helsing like show up in the window like, what's going on? And then like, there's this whole other storyline that you don't see because Dracula is not there to be a part of the story because the
But
main thing we're focusing on is the
is-
kid. And
Is Dracula out on like a murderous killing spree with his
I
friends?
think it's
for
inferred
Halloween?
that is happening.
He's just having his own kind of party.
He in his own way, you know.
Oh my god, imagining him like encouraging his child, like, go on, go find, we're gonna get some trick-or-treaters, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Just bring one or two in.
And he's like, I don't know.
They're fun
We'll
size.
just leave the bowl out. They always take the bowl. They always take the bowl. No candy left.
What's a really bad candy?
Almond
to
Joy.
get? Almond Joy? That's at least got chocolate.
That's
I
true.
feel like a lot of people don't like Smarties.
Chiclets. I love Smarties.
I also like Smarties.
It's just pure sugar. You push it all out.
I hate that you just modeled.
Because it's like perfectly in the tube.
how
And you
you
can
eat
like
them.
undo the one and then,
So you almost like Pez dispense them.
yeah, directly into my mouth, the entire tube.
Is there a reason we've never had Smarties together?
Because I am a disturbed man.
A little bit.
Even
okay.
giant Smarties, you can do the same thing. It's too many though.
That would be
too big.
dangerous.
Pixie sticks,
Oh, pixie sticks are fun.
delicious. Inhale that directly
Well.
into your lungs and hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Forever.
But I don't know, like boxes of raisins.
I get you. Yeah.
And
Hate
it's
that.
it's like bad candy because Dracula doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's the same bowl from last
But
year.
not actually like apples with razor blades in them. Or whatever.
No,
Exactly.
no.
But
It's
just
just
bad
bait.
shit candy.
He wants to hurt the kids, not the food.
Old M&Ms.
Yeah. Whereas the child like buys some after school and like puts the nice stuff and like hides the raisin bowl and
Yeah.
just really wants to fit in.
Yeah.
Are they maybe half mortal or something?
Oh.
Do they have a tie?
Sure.
Or are they just like, I don't like you, Dad. I'm rebelling.
That could be it. Is like their mom is just completely human
Yeah.
and had a one night stand with Dracula and they never saw each other again.
What are you gonna do?
And then a baby shows up at Dracula's castle with a lightning bolt scar on his head. No, wait, that's a different
Too
story.
far.
Too far.
You're the one who brought up Draco.
Sorry. I said the word and now he's here. But it's not Harry Potter
No.
at all.
No.
That's dumb.
No.
It's dumb and stupid.
Okay, so we have baby Dracula going to school, trying
Yeah.
to fit in, really wants to be human, keeps getting jerked around by their dad.
Spends a lot of time disarming traps,
Yes.
child-proofing rooms,
Yes.
cleaning up the kitchen.
Especially before a party.
Exactly. And so that's when Dracula comes home and starts undoing all of that and
Mm-hmm.
unlocking the doors to the torture rooms and is like, go at it.
Do vampires, like, the charm thing, is that almost like a hypnotize?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
100%.
okay. So he could be like,
That's because he's like,
come on, children, hop in the murder pool.
Yeah.
I'll remove the ladder once you get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it works pre-bite.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Well, we can do what we want.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what? Maybe Dracula's put in some really high-tech, like, mist system where he just sprays his, like, venom throughout the house
Oh,
and
perfect.
can...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just a little express vampiric charm spray.
Why not?
Love
Why
it.
not?
Oh, it's in his cologne.
Yeah, people have air fresheners that auto-mist.
Yeah.
Just got them all
You
set up.
plug them in the wall.
Exactly.
Done.
And then all of a sudden, everybody's a nice house guest.
Yeah.
That actually would be hilarious.
What?
It's to keep the... What'd you say? Van Helsing?
Oh, yeah.
Showed up. It keeps him in line when he comes over.
Yeah.
But also
He's just nice.
any humans that come in, you know?
Yeah. Makes them docile.
It chills everybody out.
They all think they're just sort of like at a wine party and they're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Knock a few back.
This wine's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Cool. All
It's
right.
kind of viscous for wine.
Ooh, gross. Gross. I mean, I was going that direction, but
It'd be in like a cool bottle though with like a wax.
and like think of the goblets
I know.
Dracula would have.
That's the thing. The whole show would have very cool, gothic.
oh, be careful.
vibes.
That's an antique.
It's 2,000 years old even. I've lost track. I
Who
would know
knows?
this.
Let's open another bottle.
Yeah. And there's the wine cellar scene and it's creepy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Oh, it's very good.
Yeah. And maybe this is wholly irrelevant, but you know how some people keep pigeons in like their
For like just
pets
for fun.
and they like fly around like homing pigeons?
Yeah, and they like put messages on
Yeah.
them and stuff.
Well,
Like
they have
in
bats.
the producers.
Yes, like in the producers,
Okay.
exactly. They have bats.
Oh yeah.
They just have like a
Messenger bats.
little bat cave
Yeah.
at the top of the house.
It smells horrible in there.
Well, yeah. No. Now. He's got his little air freshener in there that
Oh,
tells
true.
the bats to go outside to do their business.
Go outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
One
anyhow.
has a leash and it says Fido on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a bat name. Yeah, well,
It is now. Flip, flip, flip.
that's good. I like it.
Wholly unnecessary.
Wolves.
But
Pet wolves.
yeah.
But his big dog. Everyone's
just a
just like,
big-
oh, it's a cute dog. I love this dog.
It rolls over, gets belly rubs.
But it has terrifying wolf mouth.
Wolf mouth.
Yes.
I thought they had a cure for that now.
No,
Okay.
that's hoof and mouth.
Oh, of course.
Similar.
Wolf mouth. Does it have fangs like Dracula?
The wolves?
Yeah.
Sure.
But they're like, well, this is cute. You dressed up your dog for Halloween.
And it's just like, this is how I am. I'm a
Yeah.
wolf dog.
Sure.
Dracula.
It's a costume.
Yeah. See, the mist thing works too, because you haven't read the book, but he can turn into mist.
Ew.
Just
Well, then
whenever.
people would be breathing him.
No. It's his vibe.
It's his vibe.
Because, like, he can turn into
Oh my
mist.
God.
He turns on the misters. It's already misty. He can go around and he doesn't look like
Yeah.
a mist cloud out of nowhere. It's
Oh,
just
and
like there's already
might
mist.
it might look like a smoke machine too.
Exactly.
Just really make it
100%.
cool.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
like a dank ass party.
it sounds really good. And then Dracula
people
sort
say
of
that?
locks the doors, and then the whole show or
Then
short
your idea
season is,
happens.
Yeah, exactly. Is it enough of your idea?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I think so. We have someone.
I think it's like the protagonist of yours is like a nice kid who.
Oh yeah, no, my protagonist was not the new student.
Oh, well, do you want the protagonist to?
No, I think the protagonist
Okay.
should be child of Dracula.
Okay.
And the child has more of my protagonist features. Now Dracula's taking sort of the place of the like
New
scorned
student, yeah.
new student
Yeah,
that gets pissed off and accidents happen, penises fall.
Retcon that. It did not happen.
It
It was a different accident that led to death.
Oh no, not the first one.
Oh,
But the protagonist is on the way to death because
gotcha.
the new student in mine was so upset. No one's ever just been like, I'm not interested.
Gotcha. That's very Draculian
Cool.
to be like
Draculian?
scorned, right?
It's just a great word.
Draculian.
Oh, I meant scorn, but yeah.
Draculian. Scorned is a good word, though. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I think it fits. It's Halloween.
Totally.
Scorn, toil, trouble,
Bubble? Sounds like we got a cocktail going.
So yeah, it does
Punch
sound
is in the kitchen.
like a very funny show, but it has a spooky element
yeah,
and like near death,
how scary.
but not like actually.
When Dracula gets there, is Dracula actually going to end some people's lives?
I don't think he's able to kill the children. He has some sort of moral code over all these years.
Oh, okay.
But he wants the castle and traps to kill the children, the high schoolers or whatever, the party goers.
Are traps a big thing for him?
No, it's just why not?
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was part of his shtick.
No, I think the castle. The main bad things in the castle are like ravenous wolves, concubines that also want to suck blood and live forever, and then just sort of like locking doors and starving people.
I'd like to think that having a child made Dracula reconsider the
Exactly,
concubines.
100%.
And then the dogs are just like pets, except when they
And
need to do something.
They're outside.
Yeah, but they come in when it's cold.
Well, yeah.
Sit by the fire.
It's Halloween. It doesn't get too cold
No, but I mean,
till later, and then
Child of Dracula will bring in the puppy.
the clock strikes like 3, and then the dogs start coming in. And that's that episode.
Ooh. I just wanted them to be like a pet.
They are.
Okay.
So, but it builds up to. That's the thing. You take all the Dracula tropes, all the vampire spooky tropes,
And you put
and
googly
you
eyes
make them
on
sort
them.
of funny. Exactly. And that's the whole thing.
And then as time advances, Dracula slowly activates and like ungoogly eyes them.
No. Like they never. He's just chill now. But he does when he's in his house and when he's with his kid, he's fine. But when he goes out, he is standard Dracula. But you don't ever see that but it's
Okay.
inferred.
But when he gets back, does all of a sudden he says, like, dogs, do your bidding. Like, do what you gotta do.
Yeah. But the dogs are like, all right. And then they're just like chilling.
Okay.
Right?
So they don't want to hurt the humans because they made friends.
Exactly.
So Dracula's pissed and says, all right, well, now I gotta, like, go do this trap.
Exactly.
Why isn't this trap set?
Exactly.
And then what happens, though?
Is
Is Dracula mad at the child? Does the child make some sort of plea and Dracula's like, all right, I understand?
100% that.
Or does Dracula, like, kill one of the friends to make a point?
There's just a bargaining between the child. And Dracula's like, wow, I gotta do...
Daddy Dracula, I'm growing up. I need to make my own way in the world.
Exactly. And Dracula's understanding, and they have a heart-to-heart. And that's the end of the show.
That's really not what I expected.
There you go.
But in the meantime, Dracula's really pissed and does a lot of menacing things without hurting people.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Fully intending to kill people, but the young Dracula is smart enough, uses their brains and wit and brawn, and Britain, to thwart the plans of their father. Yeah.
All right. Well, I need one after credits scene.
Okay.
Dracula has found someone who dressed up as him at the party.
Perfect.
And they take some pictures.
Selfies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if Dracula would show up in a camera. I know the mirror thing, but...
Are lenses enough like mirrors?
I mean, I feel like ye olden cameras, but like a cell phone? I don't know.
That's right. I don't know.
I don't know enough about cameras.
That'd be a funny scene, though, regardless, because then, while the credits are actual, like the final credits are rolling, we decide, and I think the funnier option is you get the photos, and it's just the kid by himself, and there's,
They could do like a Polaroid kind of situation, an instant
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
Doesn't have to be a cell phone, because then we could watch them develop, which would be a nice touch, I think, during the credits.
with no Dracula in them at all.
Yeah. But
the kid clearly has like weight on
Yeah.
their,
and also maybe Dracula does some like Jello shots with them or something. Does a little Dracula party.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's the final thing is Dracula's cool and does.
Yeah, that's the after credits.
Yes.
Is Dracula parties, and then it ends with the pictures developing and no evidence of any of it having happened.
Yes.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, that took really a different vibe than I thought it was.
I don't think that's the thing is if we lean into Dracula killing children, I don't know.
I mean, they're teens.
They can die.
Tell me what scary movie doesn't have like teens dying.
True.
I feel like that's the demographic.
Apparently, I should watch the Scream. Apparently, they're like meta, like the Scream movies.
Oh yeah.
Like they were coming out and they're slasher and like they have scary bits, but also they're all like
They're supposed to be really campy.
they're supposed to be campy, but like apparently the characters are trying to make horror movies or like going to see horror movies, so they all know the tropes and they like reference them without being like scary movie.
It's funny you say this because I don't like scary movies, as you know, but I did just watch on YouTube. The Australian BuzzFeed office watched each other's favorite horror movies and like rated it, and one of them was Scream, and so they showed little bits, and apparently it's like a trivia game of other horror movies.
Like the killer asks the questions?
Yeah.
Ghostface?
Yeah?
With the Scream mask?
Scream mask.
Ghostface.
Was asking like who blah blah blah
In
killed.
the movie?
Yeah.
See, that's wild.
Called Drew Barrymore and was like, who killed so and so in like Friday the 13th? And she says, and then he's like, you're wrong, and she's like, you tricked me or something. So
that's wild.
I know that happens because I just watched
and see,
it.
I've never seen those movies, and I just thought that it was like a slasher. I didn't know that there was like a meta undertow of.
Oh, now you're very interested.
I'm super interested.
Yeah, you are watching that by yourself, my friend.
There's like 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna watch all of them. I don't think they're streaming. I have no way of. I'm not paying like $3.99 to stream Scream.
Not paying any money.
Kidding me?
But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good. It actually it spoilers. It did well.
Yeah.
The,
100%.
The ranking. It tied with something else that I don't remember.
I've heard it's good.
Anyhow, odd that you brought that up and that I had an outside reference point.
And someone on Twitter that I follow does like a yearly October, like they stream a different, or they watch a different series of Halloween movies.
Oh.
So they watched Halloween, like the Michael Myers or whatever. And then they made the timeline because apparently it's sort of like split timeline where in one,
Dear.
like the main character dies and then there's those movies. And then in another one, like the main character lives on and then there's those movies. And very wild. But they're watching Scream this year and they're saying like, these are amazing. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's like people say that they, you know, can't live up after the sequels, but 2 and 3 were pretty good, and I don't know.
Okay.
I want to watch them,
I
probably will.
We'll let you do
sometime.
that. Far from me.
Yes.
But that's funny.
Yeah.
Should we get back to...
Yes.
Sorry, that was a tangent,
I think we're
wasn't it?
at title time, yeah?
I think we might be. Yeah.
Okay.
It just... I think we were just saying, or at least I was saying, it turned in a way I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula and his son. That's not actually in the song, though, right? He says something else in Monster Mash.
I don't know.
I don't know. I always hear it as Dracula and his son.
Is it just a misheard lyric?
I swear it is. Because it's like Dracula and his son show up at the Monster Mash party.
Well,
Which we've done.
that's true. And we did have another, like, castle Dracula kind of floating in a storm cloud.
Oh,
That was a while ago.
yeah.
I think we maybe got rid of the Dracula part, but I can't
I
remember.
think it didn't end up being Dracula because it ended up being like a scientist.
Yes.
Made
But
the
we started with
storms.
Dracula's
Yes,
castle and went from
yeah.
there.
Whoa,
So
wild. I forgot that one completely.
I didn't.
Could not tell you the title of
Oh,
that.
no, not at all. Not at all.
No. Okay,
Anyway.
let's think for time.
Speaking of titles,
What words do you want to do? Like a vampire word and
Like
a
a
house
house
party
party?
word?
yeah.
Let's do it.
Jinx.
All right, you want to do a vampire word or a house party word first?
I'll start with that party.
I'll do a vampire word. 3, 2, 1. Bitten.
Rager.
Rager was in my head too.
Crashing the Rager at Dracula's
The
castle.
Rager. All right, switcheroo. 3, 2, 1. Invited.
Home dirt.
Home dirt.
Home dirt.
I like.
Dirty house party. Nope.
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 Had to say it
That's
aloud to
triple
realize.
X. I like that bite and invite rhyme.
Ah, the invite bite.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's actually anything. I just wrote them both down, and I had bitten and invitten.
Don't have to be bitten to be invite.
But you do.
Don't need a bite to be invite. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got like a party and an invite.
castle.
It's at a castle.
Castle Crashers. That's already a thing.
That's a game. Is there vampires? There's bats.
That could be a vampire.
Could be a vampire.
Could be a vampire. Unconfirmed vampire.
They do bite you.
Fido?
They do suck your blood. The blood. Blood.
But you know who doesn't?
Kid vampire?
Dracula Jr. I don't want to suck your blood.
Dracula Jr.
Well, Baby Drac, whatever we want to refer to.
Kid Dracula?
Kid Dracula.
Kid Dracula is very funny.
That could be its own thing.
Could be its own thing.
It's
the spin-off.
Let's earmark that.
Yeah. Castle party? Crash.
Castle party.
Castle crashing the party?
I like Castle Party. It
Castle
sounds
party.
funny.
I don't. What is the tagline? Hassle party.
I don't want to suck your blood. Exclamation point.
I don't want to suck your blood.
Not at all.
I like that. That's fun.
I mean, it gets across the message. The teen does not want to be
No.
a Dracula.
It's the opposite of
It's
what
not-
Dracula wants.
Come on over. I don't want to suck your blood.
I don't.
And Dracula would say that with a wink, but not Kid Dracula.
No. Big wink. Kid Dracula. That's funny.
Okay,
That might already be a thing.
it probably is.
Castle party, I don't want to suck your blood. Exclamation point?
It's just
I
stupid
don't.
enough. I think it'll work.
That's funny.
Plus, it illustrates that there's a party and that they don't want to hurt their guests.
And it's a very famous phrase. I want to suck your blood.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's vampires involved.
Absolutely.
There you go.
But
Suck
I
your
don't.
blood in general is... No one else really does that.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquito. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Little vampires.
Could be a little mosquito.
Imagine a mosquito in a cape. Little vampire cape.
It's cute if I cared about mosquitoes at all.
It'd be easier to see them to smash them.
Exactly, yes. Mosquitoes. If you're tuning in,
Don a
don
little
little
outfit.
capes.
It'd probably slow him down because extra weight.
Perfect.
I'm not the best
Get them out of
aim,
here.
So get your fly swatters and...
What's their deal? Why do they exist?
I'm sure at some point they had a part in everything, but at this point I'm not sure.
Right.
They
Like
carry
DNA
disease.
transfer to
Yeah.
further evolution in some way? Not anymore. No.
Thank you, next.
Thank you. All right. So we have Castle Party. I don't want to suck your blood. Who
Yeah.
do you want to be in Castle Party? I don't want to suck your blood.
I'd probably just be one of the party goers.
Who goes into a room and is not seen from for the rest of the show?
It could just be as simple as, like, I'm gonna go try and find a bathroom, and, like, you never see him
I did
again.
think about that, yeah.
So, do you need to go to the bathroom with me?
Yeah, I mean, I need to
Oh,
go
are we
too.
hooking up?
In a bedroom?
Are we trying to find...
We get locked in a bedroom somewhere?
You know what would be funny is if we see that happen, and then in the after credits, like, still stuck.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, help, and, like, pounding on a wall or something.
That's funny.
While everyone else is...
Good cameo.
Dracula's doing his jello shots.
In and out, real quick.
Yeah.
As it goes.
Let's move somewhere more private. And then
And
cut
the door.
to... Yeah. Help! Pound, pound, pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very funny. Is Lee Pace Dracula?
You know, I was thinking that the whole time, and if he'd like.
If he'd like, yes.
I feel like we cast him as a father not that long ago.
Agreed.
So if he's
100%.
down, let's just bundle them together.
He could also be not in the show as much and be Van Helsing, the principal.
Yeah, I think it's truly up to
A
him.
lot of options here in this one.
But I think he's got a good voice. He could be a good Dracula.
He could.
Is that why he keeps getting cast as like bad dudes?
Because he's got
the good voice.
deep, sort of gravelly. Yeah.
Damn,
His voice
it makes
carries weight.
sense. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
saw the scene in Foundation. You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh,
That was an evil thing he did.
Yeah.
But yet he sounded so smooth.
Like butter.
Okay, well, we've done it. We've titled it. We're in
Oh,
it.
Kid Dracula. I'd love to hear him speak to Kid Dracula.
Lee Pace is in it. I know some inspiring words from Lee Pace. That's the show.
Yeah.
Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
That's the bonus episode.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Happy Halloween. Hope you have a good one. Cut up a pumpkin.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Eat a muffin.
Yeah.
Make some cream cheese frosting.
Get that pumpkin spice
Get that
in your
PSL.
veins.
Get that Halloween themed spider ring from a cupcake.
Oh yeah.
Do all those
The
things.
cupcakes that they like would airbrush the color of the
it's
frosting on
horrible.
top. Do they still do that?
They have to.
Why do I want one so
I feel
bad
like I've
now?
seen that within the last 2 years.
Why do I want one now though?
I don't know.
Mm.
Because there's something deeply,
I'll let you have
deeply
the
wrong
ring.
with-
I'll eat the frosting. You can have the ring.
And you never can get all the frosting off of the ring.
No, you have to
And-
like wash it. But who does that as a kid?
exactly.
It's just forever sticky.
And it's like if you lick it off, then you have saliva finger. It's bad.
Yeah.
And yet, I've done it many times.
Who hasn't?
And I eat multiple cupcakes, so I get all the rings.
Do you just all of them stack them?
Yeah, well, not that many. That literally would.
That
murder
wouldn't be
someone.
great.
No,
That wouldn't be great. But now I
it's
really
way
want
too much
one.
Sugar. I'm just saying, it's very fun.
Enjoy your Halloween treats, everybody.
Yeah, get some candy if you can't
Into that.
eat an apple,
Oh yeah.
dunk a apple,
Hopefully no razor blades.
bob a apple. I don't know if that's ever true.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
I feel like it's a weird 80s thing.
yeah.
Like it started.
I mean, like a serial person, like, a serial killer would be like, hey,
Yeah.
really.
I guess
Messed up.
exercise caution. In all aspects.
Maybe just don't go trick or treating. Buy a bag of candy.
Enjoy it.
It's all sealed. You know it's good. No
Yeah.
razor blades usually. I think.
Oh,
Usually
God.
makes it past QA.
Oh God.
This
This is a weird. Let's turn around. I don't like this road.
Thank you so much for listening. We have some announcements. Just the one. After I tell you that we have a Twitter. It's our one social media. It's at Instant Anime Pod, where we post gifts teasing upcoming episodes sometimes. But for the most part, it posts the episodes automatically from the feed. And the suggestion form is the pinned tweet. If you have more songs, like we just got a whole host of songs last week.
Very exciting.
So we get to go through those in the coming episodes in the coming year, because
for us, the year starts at Halloween.
It's going to take a long time to go through songs, but that's what's fun. Mm-hmm. So there's a backlog of stuff we can go through. So besides the Twitter, we have a website.
Yeah, it's instantannie.may. Check it out. Wahaha. It has all of our episodes with clickable links in the description, so you can find the song, like today's Lovesick by Tahiti. Or, we put in every episode, so if you need a banger, go find it. Otherwise, we have a sidebar full of podcatchers. The suggestion form Jimmy mentioned is also linked there. Our shop. And we have some fancy buttons that got added. May have already talked about the buttons, but
probably.
They are very fancy looking.
Fancy looking buttons. Somebody else made art.
Yeah. We also have Spotify. And on Spotify, we have a playlist of the songs.
Yeah.
So again, if you need a banger, go check it out. We've got a lot of good songs.
Newly
like 200.
updated to have all of the songs. Only one of them is the karaoke remix.
We got to do what we got to do.
But it's on there now. Oh, I think Flyers is still 100% not on.
Damn it.
I should look again. Maybe there's a karaoke version of Flyers on there, and I just didn't find it.
It would be better than nothing.
So far, it's the only one we absolutely do not have a song for.
Damn.
But
in addition to that,
speaking of episodes, Spotify just recently updated so that you can add podcast episodes and songs in the same playlist.
They fucking listen to us, man.
So somebody out there in Spotify, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening to
European-based company. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you heard our wonderful idea. I'm sure no one else ever requested it whatsoever.
No one ever wanted this except us. Just us two.
Just two of us. Maybe a few fanials.
Currently, the playlist is being made, so it might not be available to the public, but we'll definitely post that on Twitter when it is done.
Mm-hmm. But it's real. It exists.
It's real. It's secret. It's hidden because there's a lot of episodes and a lot of songs. But
it's being edited.
If you ever want to listen to the song and then immediately listen to the episode
like
afterwards,
how we've always dreamed it would work, we're going to have a playlist for that.
There's a playlist for it, and if you ever want to binge all of our songs and episodes, it would take a long time, and I don't recommend you do this. But
Not all at once.
But you would be able to do it, which is hilarious and fun.
Yeah, I'm glad someone finally listened to us.
So yeah,
we have such great ideas.
That's in the works, or maybe already done, hopefully. Either way, we'll have that public soon, and we hope you enjoy that. It definitely takes the work out of going and finding a song.
Yeah.
If it's on Spotify.
It's really nice.
So if you have the time to leave a review on your favorite podcatcher, whether it be a written review or star-based, that'd be so nice for you to do. I love seeing those words of like, instant anime.
Affirmation.
It's okay. 3 stars. Would love to see that. Either way, thank you so much for listening. We hope you have a spooky Halloween, and we'll see you in the next episode, which won't be spooky, maybe.
Shouldn't. I mean, it's not
a requirement. The
requirement
is not to be spooky.
The Spooktober has officially ended. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Spooktober 2021. I think it's been a success.
Yeah. And happy Halloween,
Happy
everyone.
Halloween.
Stay
Bye.
safe and spooky.